here is our high precision thermometer, and be really careful with this. It's kind of old, so it's got some bends in it, and that makes it hard to get through. What I'm using right now until I get that fixed is a little piece of foam right here, because I want to make sure we insulate that hole. Okay. All right. And I'm just going to put that on there to keep it insulated. All right. So now it says let the stirrer run for 5 minutes. Okay. We need to go ahead and connect our stirrer and connect the ignition unit and go ahead and turn on the thermometer. So if you see, the thermometer is going to give you 3 decimal places of precision, okay? And to turn on the stirrer, you just go to the right, okay? And if you look at the instructions, it says just let it run for 5 minutes, okay? After 5 minutes, then you're going to let it run for 5 more minutes, except for this time you're going to record the temperature. You record the temperature every minute for 5 minutes. So that's 6 recordings, right? Your initial and then 5 more minutes, okay? At the end of that 6th measurement, that's when we push the ignition button. At that point, okay, that's step 7, okay? And then step 8 and 9, it says, hey, you're gonna measure it every 15 seconds until you hit the 60% or 5 minutes. So I just tell people every 15 seconds for 5 minutes, and you're definitely going to get that value in there. So 5 minutes for once a minute, hit the ignition, 5 minutes recording every 15 seconds. Okay. Then after that, we need 5 minutes of a consistent slope. So it may take an additional, so we're 10 minutes in, it may take an additional 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, but you're going until you have 5 minutes at a consistent slope, okay? Meaning that the temperature might be decreasing 0.001 or 0.002 or 0.05. Whatever it is, it needs to be the same change every minute for 5 minutes. Then you're done, okay? At that point, you can move on to pulling, disassembling everything, taking out, collecting the fuse wire, collecting the water we put in the bomb, and you're ready to move on to the titration, okay? All right, so, and there is a timer here. You can use that if you want to, or if you have a watch, that's fine too, okay? Do we want to keep going? I mean, I'm going to keep doing this. If you want, you can pause it and then pick back up,
okay,
or whatever you want. Okay, at the 5 minute mark, we're going to record the temperature, and then we're going to keep going until we get to 10 minutes. So I'm going to record it once a minute, okay? So I'm going to have my initial temperature and then once a minute for 5 minutes. And so my initial temperature is 18.685. It just went up to 686, but when I saw it, it was 685. Now remember, this is all in your lab notebook. I don't have a lab notebook, so I'm doing it on this paper here. But this all goes in your lab notebook. We don't transcribe it later. We don't say, hey, I want to make it look pretty later. No, it's supposed to look messy, and it all goes in your lab notebook.
Good to know.
Yes, the students spilled some liquid on their notebook today, and they were upset. And I said, look, that to me tells me it was actually used as a notebook. If it looks too pretty, it makes me wonder if you actually used your notebook. So it's supposed to be messy. All right, so 18.687. okay? And the